Hello there, my name is Marcus and welcome to the top 10 games that are releasing in 2026. I should probably start off by saying Happy New Year, because we are now on the 1st of January 2026, or, well, as the time of recording, we're not, but at the time of uploading, we are. I'm recording this on the 27th. So yeah, I'm ready for the 10 games that are releasing in 2026. First, there's some honorable mentions. And honorable mentions goes to the games that I've mentioned in previous years that unfortunately still haven't come out. So just got a handful here. So first of all, you got Flock and Rook Requiem from Gauntlet Games, something Epic Gauntlet, something Gauntlet people, the ones who made Keystone of America. These were actually supposed to come out this year, but due to the terrorist situation and the entire Trump situation, and I'm not going to get into it, they didn't. They should be arriving next year, early next year, hopefully. So yeah, very much still looking forward to those a whole lot. Another game that didn't come out this year that is supposed to be arriving is Lord of the Rings: The Confrontation. This deluxe edition or collector's edition, whatever it is that they called it, an all-new version of it that is coming out next year. That is coming out next year from Ghost Galaxy. I believe it's coming next year. Or this year, of course. It's the 1st of January. Hey, it's this year. I've been following on production update and it looks like it should be coming out. It again was delayed due to the entire terrorist situation, and Trump can go fuck himself. And if you don't agree with that, you're stupid. Another little honorable mention goes to Flow, which I've recently learned means like icy surfers or something. It's a flow, apparently. So nice naming right there. Something along those lines, not completely correct. But anyways, those are just my honorable mentions. I mentioned them in previous years. They haven't been released yet. Very much looking forward to them still. But now we're ready for the main event, the top 10 games that are releasing in 2026 that I'm very much looking forward to. Let's get it started with number 10. So number 10 is a game that I already knew about when I did the list for 2025. It's been out, been proclaimed in a long time. It's called Cola Wars. And I know absolutely nothing about it. It's supposed to be about you being a new cola manufacturer in the 80s, competing to be the best cola manufacturer, competing with other cola brands. I don't think you're going to see licensed Coca-Cola or Pepsi brands, but up to 4 players, 1 to 4 players, of course. Players competing to be the best cola seller in the 80s. Sounds interesting, but I don't really know anything about mechanics or anything, so right now I'm just basing it off the theme and what I've seen of the artwork, and it looks really good, and the entire thing competing and selling cola just sounds like a fun theme. So looking forward to hearing a bit more about it here in 2026. Number 9, Hood, Trouble in Sherwood. A Robin Hood themed competitive game, I believe it was. I've read a little bit about it. Let me see if I can't talk about it. It's a sort of a worker placement where you're placing out your guys to different places in Sherwood and in Nottingham to try and, of course, foul the sheriff and prove that you are the best. It was, I believe, a competitive game where you are, again, up to 5 players, I think, this time, competing to be the best outlaw or whatever. It sounded interesting enough. I have not backed the campaign for it, so I'll have to just try and see. Just felt a little bit too expensive, and it released a whole bunch of expansions in the Kickstarter, and I think I'm getting to a point where the only ones I really trust with that is going to be Unstable Games, because they usually just do decently enough, or if it's like a mini expansion you add in. This was 4 full-on expansions upon the release of the game, so I'm a little bit wary, but it still sounds very interesting, and I'm really hoping for a really good Robin Hood game. I still haven't played a really good Robin Hood game. I haven't played all of them, but I still haven't played one where I think this is a really good Robin Hood game. So here's hoping for Hood, Trouble in Sherwood. Number 8, Everdell Emerland. It's the first time I'm putting one of these Everdell editions on the list. I have been interested in both Far Shore and Silver Frost. Haven't gotten any of them or played any of them. They just seem too expensive considering I have the big box of Everdell up here. Everdell Immerland sounds just as interesting as the other one. A new part of Everdell, a new few changes to the main mechanics of Everdell and the spots on Everdell. And it will be exciting to see, hear a little bit more about it. What exactly does it change? Will this be the first one that I get a hold of besides regular Everdell? I do want to play all of them, but just... they're expensive when I already have this one. Number 7. Bunny Kingdom Town. As far as I understood, this was a 2-player version of Bunny Kingdom. My wife really likes Bunny Kingdom. I played it with some others who also did enjoy it. I do want to play it more. I think it's a fun game. But Bunny Kingdom Town, if it is a 2-player variant for, or 2-player version of Bunny Kingdom, I mean, then that's obviously going to be very interesting to get a hold of. From Yellow, I believe. Is it Yellow? Where is it? Yeah, Yellow. Yeah, I believe. So yeah, Bunny Kingdom is a really fun drafting game about, you know, filling out this area that you have, this common shared area it is, not your own, with your bunnies and creating the biggest bunny kingdom. So yeah, really fun, very mathy, but a lot of fun with the drafting in there. Bunny Kingdom Town, if it can make it into a really good 2-player game, I'd be really interested in that. Number 6, Mystic Moon, the 2026 release from Unstable Games, Mystic Moon. I've backed the Kickstarter. It's almost, well, GameFound actually, not Kickstarter. It's almost completely paid off. Yeah, had to do that because I can't get a non-completely the deluxeified version of an unstable game. Sounds really interesting. It's about being small little witches that are making up these what would you call them, potions. So you have to try and make, you know, get the right ingredients, put them in the right order, and getting out the correct these potions. And then I don't think it's about selling them. I think it was about you being at a witch's academy and having to prove yourself to earn, you know, points, whatever, get an A+. As far as I understood. But it's this thing about, you know, getting the right ingredients, and there's, you know, they try to use magical language, so you can get some when the full moon and shine lights and stuff. I'm doing a really bad reason of explaining it. It's an unstable game. It was an automatic bag for me. I have everything I've ever produced. Not true, actually. But I have so much that I've produced. I love all of it. I mean, of the things that I own, I love them. The things that I've had and sold, I didn't love so much. But it's only unstable. It's actually only unstable unicorns that I'm not crazy about. And I have Lammers Unleashed just a little bit. But everything they release is really good. It usually ends up in my top 10 games of the year. This one's probably not going to be an exception. So yeah, number 6 is Mystic Moon from Unstable Games. Number 5, The Mix. I really tried to see this game at Essen. It said they had a preview, but when we were there we just couldn't find them. The booth number I had written down was not for it was like more for a business thing. It wasn't just a visitor come in and look. It's about being a bartender and mixing, you know, the correct drinks and serving them. One thing I was a little bit in doubt is do you own a bar or do you just work at a bar? That I had a little bit of doubt about, but it's about, you know, mostly being I don't think it's called bartender, I believe it's called mixologist when it's this advanced. Making the right drinks, serving them out and scoring points and being renowned in the entire world as being a brilliant mixologist. That's sort of what the theme is about. Very interesting, looked really cool in the GameFound, just freaking expensive. It was really, I think the base pledge was like $95. That's expensive for a base pledge for a game. It was very expensive. I hesitated on it. It's still open to a late pledge, but I just don't know. It's expensive. That's a lot of money. I'm not gonna go all in, definitely, but I don't know. I have my doubts, but I'm really excited to see it, hoping to get to maybe play it. You know, we'll see. Number 4, Happytopia. This was actually one that I considered putting on the list for 2024. Just about got beat out by some other games, but I really considered putting it on the list for 2024. Luckily I didn't, so I can mention it here. Yeah, Happytopia is a game from that company. I forgot what they're called. But they've released a few games. I'm also getting, is it Arctic Ocean or something? Or Atlantic Ocean? Something Ocean. From them as well in this box here. But this is about, well, I mean, Habitovia, it's about having animals come in and be in the right habitats. And it has sort of overlapping cards, sort of like for Shuffle do. When I saw this Kickstarter, it looks very unique. Now I have both Reforest and for Shuffle. It looks a little bit less unique, but still very much looking forward to it. I think it's basically just a 2-player game, which is always interesting. So yeah, Habitovia, very much looking forward to getting that one in. Number 3, River Market, the 3rd game on the line of Creature Comforts. We have Creature Comforts, Maple Valley, and next year, River Market. Obviously, I really want it. At the time when it came out, it was just about the time that I had to buy a new car and stuff. My other one broke down, so I haven't had the money to actually buy it, or the mix for that sake, or Everdell Everland, or Hood Trouble in Sherwood. Because I had to buy a new car. Shit happens, right? But yeah, still really excited about it. Hoping to maybe see it on sale, and I'll just have to endure with the non-deluxe Kickstarter version, just like I do with Creature Comforts, to be honest. But yeah, I'm very much looking forward to it. I love the 2 other games. Creature Comforts most. Maple Valley is still a really good game, so looking forward to River Market to come out. It's still gonna be brilliant, I know it. Number 2. The Two Towers trick-taking game. One of my biggest little bit surprises and really just love a game from this year is the Fellowship of the Ring trick-taking game. This is the follow-up. Obviously I want to get a hold of it. I have it on a pre-order from a Danish site, so it should be around a little bit later than some other people probably, but I will still be getting it. Maybe February or something. Very much looking forward to getting hold of it, and hopefully people will want to play it with me. I still haven't completed the Fellowship of the Ring trick-taking game, but that's because I refuse to play them 2. 2 players or even solo is clearly not how they're meant to play. It's 3 or 4, and mostly 4. But I'm hoping maybe some people will want to play it with me next year. Fingers crossed. But yeah, I'm still getting it. I still want it. Looking at it, seeing what it makes different. Really looking forward to getting a hold of it. And number 1, the most anticipated game for 2026, or my most anticipated game for 2026. It's close between this one, River Market, and the Two Towers trick-taking game. They could easily flip around however they want. These are really the 3 games that I'm looking forward to the very most. This one, I mean, they came out with a 2nd edition 24, which was on my list, and now they're coming out with a European edition of it. Now that could be 2 games, but I'm very much looking forward to seeing what Parks Europe does with the Europe theme, right? They're getting away from this 55 Parks licensing they had in the 1st edition of Parks. Parks 2nd edition was completely its own thing, and now they're coming up with Parks Europe, which is just, it sounds super, super interesting. I'm very much looking forward to seeing what it does differently, what kind of parks in there. Unfortunately, I don't think there's going to be any Danish parks in there, because we don't really have that many big national parks, but fingers crossed, maybe, just maybe. But I'm really looking forward to seeing what they do and how they change it up. I hope it's not a Ticket to Ride situation, where it's basically the same game, but a few modifications. I hope to do just a little bit more differently and vary it up a bit, right? PAX Europe, very much looking forward to that release. And those were the 10 games that I'm looking forward to the most releasing in 2026. We'll see how many I get, because to be honest, I'm just starting in school next year. My income will be way down. I can't buy as many games as possible as before, so we'll see. I'm probably going to be more focused on expansions or whatever. But yeah, very much looking forward to these ones. Maybe, you know, some places out there will get them so I can try them out without having to purchase them. That's the big problem. I always have to purchase the games that I want to try. But yeah, very much looking forward to these 10 games, and hopefully also the Lord of the Rings, Confrontation, Rook, Requiem, and Flock. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7. I mean, it's already 7 games that I'm definitely getting, with a third, 8th game, with an 8th game that I really want, and 2 more games. So I think I can reach 10 games in 2026 and do a top 10 games at the end of the year. But we'll see. These are the 10 games that I'm really looking forward to, and I hope to maybe get some of them, review some of them in time and stuff. But for now, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.